Hello, hello,
Hello, ma'am. Good morning.
hello, Mr. Sanjay. Good afternoon. How are you?
Oh my gosh, good afternoon.
How
Yeah,
are you
I'm,
doing?
I'm good. I'm doing great. Yeah, till now, I don't have anything to complain. How about you, ma'am?
Sanjay, a little, a voice issue is happening. I can't hear you clearly.
Okay.
Actually, I believe the issue is with the volume. If you can just increase a little bit, that will be
Yeah,
all
I
right.
have increased. How is it now, ma'am? Am
Better,
I
better,
audible to you?
better, better,
Okay,
better.
okay. Mhm.
All right. Sanjay, as I can see here right now that you've had more than 300 sessions on
Mhm.
English Shari, and I believe we are meeting for the first time. Yes, am I
Exactly.
right? All right.
You are
So,
right. You're right.
okay, so how is it going, Sanjay?
I
Uh,
how's it going? Till now, it is going fantastic, amazing.
right.
And after
300
some
is
time,
a
I
huge
don't know.
number. I'm saying 300 is a huge number. Many, many sessions you've had here. So, please share your experience just very quickly.
Experience has been nice till now, productive and amazing. I would say I have interacted with a lot of tutors and I have learned a lot. And somehow I got rid from my butterflies and I have gained confidence and I got to know many vocabulary. I got to know many idiom phrases and many things I have explored related to English, and still long way to go. There is more room for improvement, uh, but I am firm, and I believe that I have to keep on attending the classes. Otherwise, I will if I lose touch with English, so I will forget everything. So, right, because this is not my mother tongue, and it is not going to be overnight. And I have to burn a midnight oil, and I have to go the extra mile for that. So that's
Right.
why, yeah. So, and I try to interact with different kinds of tutors. So I believe that if I interact with different tutors, so they will judge me and they will correct me, and the opinion would be unbiased. So I try to, but if I like some of the tutors, so definitely I connect again because I think that he or she would have some good insight related to English, and definitely they will provide me insight related to English. Yeah.
Right, right. Very lovely to hear that. Any issue, Sanjay, that you still feel you are facing, and that that thing is still there, and you need to improve. Any particular area that you want to mention?
Like with respect to vocabulary, I would say that I haven't become Sasi Tharoor, but I would say that yeah, I have inculcated a good amount of vocabulary till now because I have become avid reader. I was not voracious reader, but nowadays without reading I cannot skip my single day, and reading helped me a lot, I would say. And with respect to vocabulary, with respect to idiom, I have inculcated and I got to know. But when it comes to fluency, so I'm stuttering, I am fumbling because I believe that I have to feed more content into my mind, and and I have to explore many things. Fluency is far away, and butterflies.
Mm,
Whenever I have training session, and whenever there is turnout, so I have still butterfly, and I
yes.
hesitate, and somehow I got rid from this. But yeah, still I'm encountering such types of issue. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fluency and vocabulary, two things you mentioned. See, vocabulary, Sanjay, is it's a never-ending thing. All right, there's no
Yeah,
end
yeah,
to it. There's no end to it. There will be no day when you will come up and say this, that my vocabulary is perfect. I know everything. Whatever you ask, I can incorporate whatever words that you want according to the occasion, the context. That would never happen, right? So vocabulary is something we all are working, and we'll keep working. It's an endless thing, right? So
right,
don't
right.
worry about that. One second thing you said is regarding fluency. So of course, yes, fluency requires practicing. The butterflies that you get, it requires a lot more practicing, I believe. But let us see, we'll have a quick chat on this topic that we have for today, for conversation. So let's have a quick chat and figure this out, that how fluent you are, where exactly are you taking pauses, and what sort of issues are you facing while speaking, right? So Sanjay, will talk about that. Also, one little thing you mentioned is that I still feel that if I stop practicing, I will forget everything, because of
Yeah,
course this is not my mother tongue. So again, if you have that thought in your mind, which definitely means that you need to practice. See, till you reach that point where you become so comfortable with this language that you don't need to think twice before speaking in English, and it should come out very smoothly, without any pressure, without any stress, that okay, I have to speak English for next half
right.
an hour or 1 hour, I have to speak English. So there's this unsaid pressure on the mind, right? Unconsciously we keep on. Till the time you face that, it means you need practicing, it means you have to speak, and you need to, till the
Right.
moment that goes away, that even if you ask me to speak in English, middle of the night you wake me up, I will be able to speak. Now that is the point where you can leave practicing. You won't be
Yeah.
forgetting anything, right? So I believe very clearly, fluency you are saying, then it needs practicing a little more.
Yeah.
All right, let us see. Sanjay, the topic that we have is breaking stereotypes. Have you read the document for today, the notes?
I have seen this
The
session
document.
note. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's about stereotypes. First of all, do you understand what stereotypes are? Do you understand the
I
meaning?
know, I know. I think those who have old beliefs and those who doesn't want to change anything. I think stereotype. Yeah, I think those who doesn't want to change, they are conservative. But I think they stereotype means this is uh, old belief. I think, and like isn't it old belief?
No, not necessarily old belief, but it is basically an assumption which is made by people, right?
Okay.
People
Mhm.
sometimes they believe that this assumption is true, right? Because we've been following it for years, so this is true. It may not necessarily
Misconception,
be true.
misconception, I
Assumption,
guess.
misassumptions, correct,
Yeah,
right? Like
yeah,
for example, we have one here example given, or I'll give you my own example, that usually what we hear, especially in our country, that the cooking is supposed to be done by women. Okay,
yeah.
this is a stereotype in our country, right? That cooking is first thing, is a woman would go
Mm-hmm.
and cook. Now that is a stereotype. it is it may be true, may not be true. People are just simply following it since decades, right?
Right.
So men can also cook, but why only women? But that's a stereotype that people follow, so it's basically an assumption made.
Yeah,
Similarly,
yeah.
these kind of things are stereotypes. So you tell me, I'll speak a few stereotypes in front of you. You tell me if it is true or not, or if you believe it to be true or not. I mean, I'll put it like that. Okay. So first one I'll say is, let's talk about introverts, right? So what people usually say, that introverts, they are very boring, and they
Right.
are unfriendly. Do you believe that? Do you agree with that?
Boring, unfriendly. I think this is completely false because I am introvert, and introvert undoubtedly they are taciturn. They are less talkative, but it doesn't mean that they are boring and they are. If you spend some time, so that would be monotonous. It is not like that.
Huh.
Uh, mm, like sometimes they hesitate, and because that is their nature, and that is their instinct. That is not true instinct, but
Huh.
such types of instincts they have
Huh.
actually. they try to be alone, and they they try to actually uh, they try to be in their cell actually, and it is not like that they are boring and they don't want to talk with anybody, but to whom they are familiar,
Hmm.
they talk. And being an introvert, I would say that it is completely false.
Correct, correct, correct. They don't like to socialize too much, but when you're with
Right.
people with whom they are very much familiar, as you said,
Yeah. Correct.
they are not boring at all. Me being an introvert, actually, I'm not an introvert, I'm an ambivert, but yes, I can also connect to that side also. All
Right.
right, and if
Right.
we talk
Right.
about extroverts, people usually say all extroverts they are party animals. They like to party like anything. Do you think it is true?
Uh, like those who are extrovert, I would say, of course, they are bored, and they are not scared of anything, and they can share the diets as well
Hmm.
as whatever I have seen. I'm telling, and but it is that is also a misconception
Hmm.
that they are chatterbox, and like uh, they are I would say chatterbox, but like they will say anything. It is not like that.
Hmm.
So many people I have seen, and so many friends I have seen, they are extrovert,
Hmm.
but they are uttering whatever required
Hmm.
and what is essential,
Hmm.
and they have become silent wherever required.
Wherever
And
needed.
yeah, so I think that is also false.
All right. Okay. Perfect. One more stereotype, which is regarding Indian food, that Indian food is spicy, and Indians they always eat curry. Every day they eat curry. That is a stereotype around the world. Do you think it is true?
uh, Actually, when it's come to me, so I like vegetable having with curry,
Hmm.
and I always emphasize and insist my spouse to prepare the food having with curry.
Huh.
So, but it is my choice, and I'm very fond of having such types of vegetable. But mm, but if out of 100, and 90% will follow the thing, so I think that will be considered as this is the ritual of this country.
Correct.
And so I think that's why they are telling.
Hmm.
And yeah, everybody tells that the India is the spreader of peace,
Hmm.
because yeah, we have demonstrated ourselves in such a way that world will see us as a spreader of peace, because Mahatma Buddha and Gautam Mahavir, Jain, all spiritual leader was born here actually,
Hmm.
and we have preached uh, uh, to the world.
Hmm.
So that's why it such types of belief um, we have in the world. So
Hmm.
yeah, it happens sometimes that if you are following something, and that the things is in gigantic way somehow, so I think people will consider.
Right, but it's not necessarily true, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Not as Indian food is spicy, that I believe is completely wrong. Now it's a matter of choice,
Matter
right?
of choice.
It's a matter of choice. I
Like I
believe.
have heard that those who are having money of USA, and those who are having food of China, and those who are having uh, girl of India,
Ah,
I have heard. Yeah, so
ah,
this it is saying goes. It is saying
ah,
goes in the society, and
right.
apart, I forgot something, but yeah, it is saying goes.
Oh, lovely.
People say,
Ah.
yeah, like
Now that
beauty.
now
We have beauty in our country.
hmm. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I haven't
yeah,
heard of it, but
yeah,
okay, this is interesting. Food
yeah,
of China, yes, correct. That reminds me, the food,
yeah,
the Chinese food specifically that we get in India
yeah.
is, no way close to the authentic Chinese food. Authentic Chinese food is not spicy at all. And what we get in the name of Chinese food in India is
Yeah.
completely different. The taste. It's too spicy, right? What we get here.
Yeah.
The
Mm.
Chinese authentic food is not that spicy. It's sort of like bland.
Okay.
But
Mm-hmm.
but again, yes, since you
Yeah.
mentioned China's food,
Yeah.
that reminded me of that thing.
Mm.
But yes, that's not necessarily true that we eat spicy all the time and we have
Exactly.
to eat curry every day. That is
Mm.
not true, and it's again a
Yeah.
stereotype. It needs to be broken.
Right. Right.
Okay, okay. Any other stereotype that you can think of, Sanjay? Anything coming in your mind?
So many stereotypes is going, like women cannot drive vehicle, four wheeler
Correct,
perfectly,
correct.
and women are want to serve their husband and son only,
Hmm,
and they are not that much valiant
hmm,
and to face the situation,
hmm,
and they cannot be a leader as well in
hmm.
organization,
Correct.
and yeah, these are the instance of stereotype belief,
Right.
and exactly.
Okay. Any stereotype relating to your city? Where are you from, Sanjay? Where are you speaking from, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm connected to from Surat.
Surat. Okay.
And
So,
where are
any
you from?
stereotype? I'm speaking to you from Gurgaon, Sanjay.
Gurgaon. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So, any stereotype relating to your city, state, food, culture in your city, anything relating specifically to that?
Stereotype like this is the liquor free state. Liquor is embargo out here because Mahatma Gandhi was born and raised here, and since then liquor is embargo.
Hmm.
But I think boot seller. We have a lot of boot seller. Is it right, ma'am? Word boot seller,
Wood seller?
boot seller, like those who are selling liquor illegally.
Boot seller. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Those
Hmm.
who are selling liquor illegally, they
That
have,
happens in Gujarat. Yes.
yeah,
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 it's
like
banned, but hmm.
people are not having openly and they are not roaming here and there. But behind the scene, they are selling much more than other state, I would say.
Is it?
And
Oh,
exactly,
oh,
exactly. Yeah,
wow.
so this is the, and on top of that, I would say what is renowned thing of Surat. We are supplying clothes, inexpensive clothes actually when it comes to sari,
Hmm.
and this is the hub of saris, and we are supplying saris uh, to the corner of India, all corner of India. They are buying saris from Surat
Hmm.
in an inexpensive rate, and they are selling, and they are buying the saris clothes for their special occasion like wedding and for other things. So saris and diamond business, this is thriving here,
Hmm.
and we import diamonds from countries, and we are polishing and we are doing some kinds of grinding, and
Hmm.
we are making it better.
Correct.
So we have industries of diamond.
Hmm.
So these are the things, and Surti's food. Surti's
No, but
food
what's
is
a stereotype in that? I don't think that's
stereotype.
true, right?
Yeah, this is the
All of
true
these things is true. Huh.
uh,
One stereotype that I think
stereotype.
of here is, yeah, please correct me if I'm wrong, that the Gujarati food is always sweet. Whatever you make in Gujarat, it is sweet. So, is that a stereotype?
It
Like
was. It
100%
was
of the food
when
is sweet, whatever you
no.
make it.
It was when I had come in Gujarat in 2002. So I used to get pulses prepared by sugar only.
Huh.
So that was very trouble time for me because I used to explore a
Troublesome.
restaurant.
Instead of saying
Yeah,
trouble time, troublesome. It was troublesome.
troublesome.
Hmm.
So I used to explore the restaurant where I can get normal pulse dal, but I used to not get.
Uh,
So, but now it has changed actually.
hmm.
Now, if you don't want to have dal prepared by sugar, so you can get anywhere.
Hmm.
And if you want to have, so you can get. So this stereotype has been replaced, had been changed actually, I would say.
Hmm. Hmm.
And it was earlier, that
Earlier it
was
was.
uphill battle, yeah.
Hmm. Earlier it was that, we used to hear this. People who haven't been to Gujarat, they used to hear
Yeah,
this, that whatever food you get in Gujarat is sweet, right? A little
yeah.
slightly sweet.
And
So that
Gujaratis are sweet. This is also a stereotype. Not all Gujaratis are sweet.
correct, correct. So that's
Yeah,
again a stereotype, right? So it's
exactly.
not, people are just simply assume it. They have not
Exactly.
experienced. They just simply assume it and consider it to be as true.
Yeah,
Okay, all
exactly.
right. Okay, one more stereotype that we usually listen for Indians is that, they are brilliant in maths and science. Have you heard about it, or do you think it is true?
No, it is not true completely. Recently, result has been announced, and my sister's my spouse sister daughter has scored 95 out of 100. So
Huh.
she has proved that she is good at mathematics. So
No, that's exactly
anybody,
what I'm saying. Indians, they are brilliant when it comes
yeah,
to maths and science. Indians are
yeah,
brilliant. This is
yeah,
a say around the world also, and in India also, that most of
yeah,
the brainiacs, they come from India,
yeah.
when we consider maths and science. So, do you agree with this? Is it true?
Actually, we have invented zero,
Huh.
and Aryabhatta belonged to India, I guess,
Maybe
and
because of that.
and he has invented, I guess, mathematics Olympiad.
Huh.
If I'm not wrong, I have heard actually when I was studying. So, mathematics Olympiad has been introduced by India only, I guess.
Correct.
So
Correct.
yeah, so
Maybe that is the
because
reason why
yeah,
it all
so
came up.
right,
This thing.
right. So,
Hmm.
so definitely we would have some kinds of belief, and we would have done something related to science and mathematics. That's why, and
Hmm.
yeah.
Right. Okay. Uh, Sanjay, according to you, how one can break stereotypes if they have to, right? See, we all believe that this is an assumption and it's been going on for years. And we also know that this is not 100%. People follow it and still people sort of believe it. How to break that when we know it's
How to
not?
break that? If there would be survey, and they will get to know that out of 10
Huh.
women, if 9 women can drive the car perfectly, and if they will become adroit to drive the car, so that such types of stereotype will break. And I think because why people have such types of, hello.
Yes, please. I can listen.
Yeah, why such types of stereotype belief people have? Because they might have seen and they
Hmm.
might have encountered. That's why. So, like we have to break, and that's why. After breaking and after doing and after giving some effort, and we can replace this stereotype.
I think it will take another few decades to change that mindset, and because it's there, it's just completely deeply, people believe on all these things, and it'll take many, many, many years to change that mindset. That things are
Right, right.
changing, things are evolving,
Exactly. Yes, 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 yes.
right?
And I think women can do anything, and they can excel any area, I would say, because who is ruling our country? Actually, those who are sitting on top, she is also woman. So I would say that women are valiant, and they can do anything. Yeah.
Lovely. Lastly, one very funny, stereotype that we usually hear. I'm sure you also must have heard about it. That people say this, whenever a man is crying, they say that, "Come on, don't be like a woman. Do not cry. Men don't cry. Don't be like a woman." Right, that is what usually people say. So basically, men, they are not supposed to cry in whatever
Hmm.
situation. They just have to be strong, and they have to handle
Yeah,
it, and they can't cry. Now
right.
this is something I find it very funny and very stupid. That why? I mean, they also have emotions. They are human beings. What is wrong with crying? So, what is your take on that?
Uh, Men are also crying, and if spouse is crying, if son is crying, and in front of them, if man will cry, so which kinds of example he will set, and who will console them, and who will keep them, who will try to make them happy, and who will like what do I say? Like who will try to make them uh, steady, and so I think, uh, yeah, I have heard, and this is saying goes that it if you will cry, so definitely that will impact your manhood, and and you shouldn't be crying, but it is not like that, and uh, women are little bit emotion. They have emotion, and we also have emotion, but
Correct.
because uh, I would say little bit with respect to emotion, if we are strong, so we are able to sustain and we are able to control our emotion.
But not
That's
every man.
why,
Not every
yeah,
man is like that.
not every man, not every
Not
man.
every man.
Yeah, even
Not every boy.
for instance, my elder brother, and
Hmm.
my he can cry. He cries actually more than my bhabhi actually.
Ah. Exactly. Now there is nothing wrong in that, right? But people say that
Exactly,
you're not man enough. You're not man enough to, why are you
exactly,
crying? You can't lose your
exactly.
emotions like that. You can't be,
Right,
have to be strong. You can't be a weak person if you're crying. So, and people don't
exactly,
say this for women, right? They say, okay, women are allowed to cry. Men, they are not allowed
exactly.
to cry. Now that is again a
Mhm.
very, very, very stupid stereotype which I usually
It
hear,
is a
and
stereotype, but it is also like if everybody will cry, so who will console, and who will make the situation better? As
right.
somebody has to be steady, somebody has to be valiant at that time, and so that he can make the situation
Handle the
better. I think
situation.
that handle the situation. So
Right.
that's why I'm giving up my example actually. Even
Ah,
I can cry, but if I
exactly. But
will
it
cry,
has to be a
if
man.
I right,
Handle the situation. It has to be a man. A man will handle
exactly,
the situation, right? So you are allowed to cry. I'm not allowed to cry. Why? Because I have to handle the situation. If I'll cry, what will
exactly,
happen to others? Why is
yes,
that
yes, yes.
always a man? So that sometimes makes me very, it's funny. I find it very, very funny and stupid. Okay, Sanjay.